All right, hey everyone, welcome back. Ready to dive into some of the most impactful tech news from yesterday?
Absolutely. Always exciting to see what's new and groundbreaking in the tech world.
You know, it's crazy how fast things move in tech, right? One day, it's all about one thing, and then boom, something completely new takes over.
Yeah, the pace of innovation is just incredible. But that's what makes it so fascinating, right? Always something new to explore.
So we've got our curated list of the top 10 tech news stories for October 26, 2024, and we're ready to break them down for you. You're busy, we get it, so we've distilled everything down to the stuff that really matters, the innovations and trends that are going to shape the future.
We're talking about the stories that make you think, wow, the future is happening now.
Exactly. So where do you want to start? EVs.ai.
Well, since we were just talking about the rapid pace of change, maybe we should kick things off with something that blends the old with the new, like Renault's electric Renault 5.
Oh yeah, the Renault 5, that's a blast from the past, right?
Oh,
A retro icon, but all electric this time around. Definitely caught my eye.
it's really interesting how they've taken this classic design and given it a futuristic spin. But it's not just about looks. This thing boasts a 400-kilometer range, which is pretty impressive, and they've incorporated a lot of recycled materials in the production process.
See, that's what I like to see, companies actually walking the walk when it comes to sustainability. It's not just a buzzword anymore. It's becoming a core part of product design.
Right, and the Renault 5 is a great example of how eco-conscious choices can also be stylish and appealing to consumers. It's not just about sacrificing for the environment anymore, it's about making sustainable choices that are also cool and desirable.
Absolutely. Okay, so speaking of cool and desirable, we got to talk about this next story. It's about the global tech race, and things are heating up. Lungsen, a Chinese chipmaker, just launched not one, but 3 new CPUs. They're calling them the 3 Musketeers. How cool is that?
Yeah, pretty catchy name. But what's really significant here is that these CPUs are designed to compete directly with the big players like Intel and AMD. China's been pushing hard for chip independence, and this is a major step in that direction.
I mean, it's kind of a big deal, right? Could this shift the balance of power in the tech world? I know some people were worried about the geopolitical implications, but for consumers, this could mean more competition and potentially lower prices.
It's definitely a development worth watching closely. It'll be interesting to see how the market reacts and what kind of impact this has on the global chip landscape.
Okay, well, let's zoom back in from the global stage and talk about something a little closer to home. Our smartphones. The Android 16 beta just dropped. And get this, they're revamping the notification system, taking some inspiration from Apple, apparently.
Yeah, I saw that. They're really trying to improve user engagement and make multitasking smoother. Imagine actually being able to manage your notifications effectively instead of feeling constantly bombarded.
Oh man, that would be a dream come true. My notifications are out of control. Okay, moving on to something that's going to be a feast for the eyes. Samsung's latest OLED display technology.
This is pretty exciting stuff. They're using new materials and manufacturing processes to create displays with unbelievable color accuracy and resolution. I mean, we're talking about resolution so sharp they could practically cut you.
Wow, that's incredible. So what does this mean for consumers? Are we talking holographic displays, devices so thin they're like a sheet of paper?
It's definitely moving in that direction. This technology is going to pave the way for some incredibly immersive and visually stunning devices in the future. I can't wait to see what they come up with.
Me neither. Okay, all you Apple fans out there, listen up. Apple has a whole week of product announcements lined up, and the rumor mill is churning. New M4 MacBooks, AI-enhanced apps, who knows what else they've got up their sleeve.
Yeah, Apple always knows how to create a buzz. I'm curious to see if they'll finally integrate AI co-processors into their M-series chips. That would be a game changer for machine learning capabilities on their devices.
I guess we'll have to wait and see, right? But knowing Apple, they won't disappoint. All right, let's shift gears from the digital world to something a little more tangible. Robotics. Nvidia just unveiled a new robotics platform in Mumbai, and it looks pretty mind-blowing.
This isn't just about robots doing cool tricks. This is about real-world applications, particularly in industrial settings. We're talking about automated factories, advanced manufacturing processes, robots working side by side with humans.
It's fascinating, but also kind of makes you think, right, how will this reshape the way we work? What kind of jobs will be created and what kind of jobs will become obsolete?
It's a big question, and one that we'll need to grapple with as automation becomes more prevalent. But one thing's for sure, robotics is going to play a huge role in shaping the future of work.
For sure. Okay, switching gears again, let's talk about Tesla. They're always doing something innovative, and this time it's AI-powered solar charging for their EVs.
It's a really clever system. Basically, the car uses its AI to optimize charging using excess solar energy generated during the day. So you could potentially charge your car completely for free using only the power of the sun.
That's amazing. It's another step towards a cleaner energy future, and it just makes so much sense. Why aren't all EVs doing this?
Well, it's still early days, but I wouldn't be surprised if this technology becomes more widespread in the near future. It's just too good of an idea not to catch on.
I hope so. Okay, let's take a quick trip over to Korea where the Daegu Expo is showcasing the future of mobility. We're talking flying cars, autonomous vehicles, the whole shebang.
The Daegu Expo is like a glimpse into a world where transportation is seamless and efficient. Imagine hopping into your autonomous flying taxi and soaring above the traffic. It sounds like science fiction, but it's closer than we think.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about traffic jams could become a thing of the past. Okay, let's dive back into the world of AI with Oriole Networks. They've developed a groundbreaking optical system for AI training.
This is a game changer. They're using light instead of electricity to train AI models. This means faster processing speeds and significantly reduced energy consumption.
So what does this mean for the future of AI?
It could accelerate the development of even more powerful AI while also making it more sustainable. We could see breakthroughs in everything from self-driving cars to medical diagnoses, all thanks to this new technology.
Wow, it's incredible how innovation in one area can have such far-reaching consequences. Okay, on a slightly less optimistic note, we got to talk about cybersecurity. Microsoft just thwarted a major cyber attack on their cloud services.
Yeah, it was a close call. Thankfully, they were able to identify the threat and deploy a security patch quickly. But it's a reminder that as our reliance on technology grows, so does our vulnerability to cyber attacks.
It's scary to think about, right? I mean, so much of our lives is online now. We need to be more vigilant than ever about cybersecurity.
Absolutely. It's not just about big companies like Microsoft. Individuals need to take steps to protect themselves as well. Strong passwords, two-factor authentication, being aware of phishing scams, these are all essential precautions in today's digital landscape.
Couldn't agree more. Well, that's our tech news deep dive for the day. We covered a lot of ground, from stylish EVs to the global chip race, from groundbreaking AI to the ever-present threat of cyber attacks.
It's a whirlwind of innovation out there, and it's only going to get faster and more intense, but that's what makes it so exciting. The future is unfolding right before our eyes, and it's up to us to stay informed and engaged.
Well said. And that's it for today, folks. We'll catch you next time for another deep dive into the world of tech.
See you then.